and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Braxton, Whitney.
Woo! Yeah!
Into some comedy, yeah? All right, I just want to do that, get my energy up for everybody. How we doing?
Woo!
Okay.
Saturday morning.
I'm excited to be here. I have been doing this not too long, but I've been doing it my whole life. I've been funny my whole life and trying to be a comedian and a funny guy, right? It's my first time in Idaho, and I'm really happy to be here. I love this coffee shop so much. The first day I came in here, my mouth was open for the whole time. There's a second floor. There's a fireplace. Yo, I was so excited to come inside here that I just knew that this was the place I wanted to perform. I'm happy that you guys are having me here at Coeur d'Alene Coffee, and let's get into this.
Woo!
I'm originally from California. But it's okay, because when I came out here, I felt really good taking my first breath. My first breath was fresh and crisp and brisk. It was delightful. It's like every breath is a breath from a refrigerator, y'all. One of the first times I came out here is my buddy Eric.
Woo!
He's welcomed me here to Idaho. Very appreciative for him.
Yeah.
I'm very appreciative to the baristas and Coeur d'Alene Coffee Co. for allowing me to perform here tonight, or today. Thank you guys. All the baristas, Allie, Kitty, and Dharma are working right now. Make sure you tip these ladies, they're working hard. And I thought what was really amazing about this place, 100% of the proceeds go to local charities. 100%. These guys aren't making money. They're doing it for the community. That's what makes this place so beautiful, absolutely. This place is beautiful. A little bit about myself. I am 28 years old. I don't look it, I know that. It's very hard for me to buy adult beverages. Really hard, I always get ID. It's fun. And they look at me and they're like, no way, that's impossible. Highly improbable. I get the triple look, the triple look like, it stinks, but I was serving in the military for 6 years. I did 6.5 years total. I did 4 years in the United States Marine Corps.
Woo!
Thank you. Any veterans? Any veterans now?
Yeah.
That's one right there. He served with me. I knew it. But he's definitely a Marine. He served 4 years with me. I joined with that guy over there, so he's my best friend in life. The Marine Corps was the most fun I never want to have again. Absolutely. After the Marine Corps, I went into the Army. It was the least fun. I never wish on any living creature that breathes oxygen. I don't want to go to the Army again. I don't want to talk about it. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. No way. Army was wild. That place is crazy. I'm happy to have served our country. It was a fun time, but I do have a little thing. When people say, thank you for your service, thank you for your service, it's a little confusing, because some people, I know a lot of service members who didn't do much. You know, they went to work at 7, they got up, and they stood around, and they waited to get told what to do. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. That's how I feel. Thank you very much. And yeah, it's kind of confusing for me because when I did things for my service, it kind of makes sense. Because I did some stuff. I did 6 years. I went to Afghanistan. I did a tour. So it's like, I appreciate it. But the person to my left, who made of, just filed some papers for everybody else or anything like that, it's like, I think it's thank you for your bravery. I think that that's a more appropriate term, and I want to get that kind of rocking. I want to trend that. I want to trend, thank you for be misconstrued. When I talk about my service, 6 years, USMC, Army, Afghanistan, that makes sense for my service. Okay, all right. But other people, I've just seen too many people go into this service and not do a single thing, wasting space, breathing air, just breathing up all the air. Breathing. What's going on? This right. The reason I joined the military, I joined the military right out of high school. But the reason I joined the military was because as a kid, I watched a lot of cartoons, Nickelodeon specific. And one of my favorite cartoons growing up was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers! Power Rangers! Power Rangers! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers! All that show gets me hyped to this day just singing the theme song, yo! Woo! Yes! I was so pumped up to see those guys. But sparks flying, laser beams shooting everywhere. There was nothing better as a kid, right? So I got excited. I was like, yo, in high school, I want to be like these Power Rangers. So sure enough, my favorite Power Ranger, it's no surprise, guys. It was a black Power Ranger. No surprise. I thought he was so cool because every time he would fight, he would have kung fu moves mixed with Michael Jackson moves. Backhand with face, boom, flying over there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he was so cool. So when I went to high school, I learned how to break dance, y'all. I learned right off the bat. I actually saw some Asian kids dancing at a football game, and I was like, what are they doing? They're sitting there on their hands, doing all sorts of crazy stuff. And I was like, yo, I want to be a part of that. Me and this guy, he's been with me through everything. I love it. But we break dance all through high school. Break dancers are called B-boys. We like being called B-boys. That's our term. So, and B-boy has a stance. Every B-boy has a stance. This stance prepares you for battle. When breakdancers go against each other, it's called a battle. Go up against somebody, you stare them down, right? You're all up in there, pacing back and forth, you ready? But you get to your stance, which is called a B-boy stance, and it looks a little something like this. Put your arms on your shoulders, and you grab your shoulders and give yourself a big hug. Hold on, Mike. I'm gonna put the mic in my mic crevice. There's a mic crevice right there. But, see, this is the B-boy stance right here, y'all. You stand here. Welcome to the show. I'm in my B-boy stance right now. This is what breakdancers do when they're ready to battle. They stay here in a stalwart pose, ready for battle, right? I was so proud to be a B-boy. And I knew after I got into high school, I started doing all these dance moves, that I was gonna be cool, right? Wrong! I was not cool. It was so weird to be in high school watching kids doing handstands up against walls. Everybody's walking by like, what are you guys doing, man? Chill out. Eat some cookies, eat some pizza, man. What are you doing? But we couldn't do enough of this stuff, man. Could not get enough of it. Oh, man. The Power Rangers inspired me to break dance. The Power Rangers inspired me to go to the Marine Corps. And here I am, 5 years later, trying my best at some stand-up comedy. Now, when I first came to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, I had to say to myself, it looks a little bit like California. Anybody know Oakland? It kind of reminded me of Oakland, California. The good parts. Dumbarton, Embarcadero, Lake Merritt, if you will. That little place where you get the ferry to go to San Francisco, the good parts, right? Downtown. Not, Riverside. That's the other side of the freeway, but I was like blown away. You guys have really beautiful architecture here. Real beautiful. And he just was always worried. I don't know it. What are we going to do? Who programmed this robot to be so antsy? Why couldn't he just be coming? Why couldn't he just be programming stuff? But no, instead he's ay, all day. I thought it was the funniest thing. C-3PO is in a World War too. C-3PO from Star Wars, we're doomed. Oh, what are we going to do? All day. What's up with these antsy robots, right? It's pretty interesting to think about somebody actually programming something to have an emotion that's a negative emotion off the bat. It's actually a sin to worry, if I'm not mistaken. They program these robots with sins in them. What's going on? Man, it's wild. The word "I," like how the word "I" itself, A-Y-E, has tons of meanings. By itself, A-Y-E is affirmation, usually from an Irishman. I, right? Two eyes, all of a sudden you're a sailor and or pirate. Aye, Captain. Aye, sir. Right? What happens if you need three eyes? Whoa. All of a sudden we're from Spain or Mexico and we're lamenting. Aye, Chihuahua. Aye. Four or more eyes, and you're straight up out of Power Rangers. Aye. You can't be. Yes. I'm having fun, y'all. It's really good to be here. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate you guys sitting here and paying attention, giving me a little bit of attention. It's the biggest crowd I've ever had. I'm really excited. I'm enthralled. I love my big words. I got a big vocabularyism. I love my glossary. I got the dictionary in my bag. I just read it before I go on set and see if I can use a new word. I talked to my wife the other day, actually last night, and this is new news, but she met a person at her work who went to a veterinarian hospital, did not know what the word defecate meant. My wife asked the lady, "Excuse me, ma'am, just trying to check on your dog's bowels, and is your dog defecating okay?" Lady goes, "What? Defecate? I'm sorry, what?" And then so my wife has to stoop down and say, "Poop. How does your dog poop? And it's mind-boggling. Mind-boggling that people are trying to get help for their dogs, but can't understand the medical terms for the dog itself. Mind-boggling. That's why I always practice my words, my dictionary, all that stuff, all that jazz. Let's see here. Right. It's getting a little silent, my bad. It's going over my set a little bit, my mind, my brain. Waiting for people to come in, that's all right. The show's supposed to go on for 25 minutes. I rehearsed it a couple times, but being on stage in front of live people is so much different. I gotta tell you, I practiced by myself in hotel rooms, in the car by myself, in his house by myself, and I've got hundreds of videos just by myself, pretending like it's a crowd here. So this is the first time I've had a huge crowd here, like, this is huge to me. And it's a little intimidating. I'm not scared of you guys. I ain't scared of you guys. Not at all. I'm really happy to be here. You guys ever been to Tubbs Hill?
Woo!
Tubbs Hill, yeah. That place is magical. I really went up there and I felt like I was going through time. Like I got to a little point, every time I got a little bit higher, I felt like I was going to the Civil War. I went back a little further. I felt like I was going to the naval battle for America, because you're looking out and there's a big old coast of water here. It just feels like a place where a historical battle happened. I really like that place, Tubbs Hill. Nice. You can't really find places like that in, I'm from Reno, that's where I live currently, Reno, Nevada. It's about as cold there as it is here. Less snow. But out there in Reno, Nevada, it got real smoky, y'all. There's a lot of wildfires or something going on. And it got so smoky. For 3 weeks, the sun was blocked out for smoke. And we had a two-day hiatus from the smoke. We thought it was over, and it came back. Smoke came back. I didn't know what to do, y'all. I was sun deprived, I was depressed, I was sad, I wanted the sun back. I just wanted the sun back. So coming here, the weather, I cannot get enough of it. The mornings are crisp and fresh. The afternoons are almost perfect weather. And in the evenings, it's almost good enough for that evening stroll. It's still a little chilly though. I'm gonna wrap up my set here. I wanted to give another shout out to Morgan Dixon, the event manager for this place. All right, Mr. Dixon, I want to appreciate him. Give a shout out to them. I want to thank you guys all so much for being here. My name is Braxton Whitney. That's Braxton like Tony, Whitney like Houston. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it mixed up. Don't wear it out. Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Thank you. Oh, tip jar.
I'll be doing more shows.